It seems that you are no better a judge of human beings than you are a specimen of one.
They send me the script and then they say, "Oh, read it and tell us what you think." So when I read it, it's all about, is there something interesting for me? So we discuss general ideas, well, what it should look like or what's the theme and all those kind of general things. And then when we start prepping, it becomes more specific. They shortlist, we storyboard, and on set they let me do what I think I should do. When you read a script, yes, there is a first impression, and I really trust it, which is you visualize things when you read a script. It's not only about the story, but as a cinematographer, you have images coming, and those images are probably for me the best one. That's a starting point, because they are just like the very first one. And it's a reaction to what you read. And so I keep note of those images that I had in mind, and then I start talking with the directors and explore more, and we compare our ideas. Yes. It's 6 different stories. But there was obvious images, like the opening of the James Franco. It was just like, a bank in the middle of nowhere with a horseman and waiting there, and a well. So it was just like a very strong image, which didn't come from me. It came from John and Ethan Coen. With this image, your mind start working. You say, oh, okay, that's an image. How can I make the movie look like this image? So how can we progress it into a visual which is based on this first image, which is a very strong one? So, because you don't want just to have an iconic image and the rest is falling apart. You want to keep going with the same strong thing. The same with the Tom Waits segment. It's this beautiful valley in Colorado. On each movie, the location is important, because the location is what sets the plot. It sets the story. So if you shoot in an apartment, this apartment has to be right for the story you're telling. So every location is important. But obviously, when you are in Colorado or in western Nebraska, like we were for the wagon trail, that's the landscape you got. But if you go 2 miles further, it's a different landscape, and maybe this landscape is not appropriate anymore. So it's kind of finding the right location. First of all, you're not alone. It's a very strange thing, because people think that cinematographer decide everything, and the directors follow, and he has no point of view. In fact, that's quite the opposite. Directors, and whether it's Jean-Pierre Jeunet or Tim Burton or Sokurov or the Coen's brother, directors I worked with, they have a very strong opinion about the lenses they want to use. So that is something I don't like anyway. In long lenses, I don't like the background to be out of focus, because I think actors or characters in the story are in an environment, and I like to see the environment. I don't want it to be out of focus. I think it's interesting just to see those characters moving into a space which is theirs, which is part of the story. So that's why I like wide lenses.